Good morning and welcome back to the channel. All the subscribers and likers and all the comments, man, way cool. Love your style. Drop us a line what you think about this topic. Yeah. Buy or rent. I know we keep going back to it. It's my favourite subject.
Yeah.
I'm getting picked on in the comments on my Facebook page as well about real estates. I overpaid and this.
When you 50 years old, and why you want to buy the condominium in Thailand? Because you already live here another 20 years. So the reason you buy.
The reason I bought at 50 years old, and apparently I only got 20 or 25 years left. If I wanted to rent for 10 or 20 years in 2 different or 3 different buildings and pay someone else's mortgage, you gotta be stupid. You gotta be a cheap ass guy that couldn't even afford to be in Thailand. With Thailand price the way it is, you should just go to somewhere else. Because if you're gonna sit here and pay someone mortgage for 10 or 20 years, you've got a budget. You've got a budget to be on, man. And I understand there's all different classes in Thailand.
Yeah.
Same at home, there's all different classes. You know, you got your dole bludgers and benefits, whatever. You got that here as well. You got your guys coming in here who live on a really tight budget, and that's all cool.
What about I own 1 million baht because the last 3 years Thailand go down the hill.
And you got a huge amount to say on social media about Thailand's economy and real estate, but you own 1 million baht and some crap hole in Pakana Hill, and you're voicing your opinion, and as you put it, started an argument with me online. I found that really bizarre, but once we ran into each other when we were walking the other day around a hill, and he brought the subject up, and as soon as he did, I was like, yeah, and he flashed his cards with this one condo, you know, and I've just bought another one for 1.4 out at some crap hole out the road.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, wow, I said, come back to me when you own half a dozen, you know. Come and play with a big fish, don't play around those little ones down the bottom, you know. You're little waiting on your pension every 4 weeks to come in.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the pensioner boys, I love yous all.
Yeah.
And I find it bizarre that you'd come here for like 9 years. Solid guy, appreciate your comment, you look awesome, I love the size of you, man.
Healthy.
We will cross the paths 100%, man, and be nice to each other, because he's huge. But he's been here for like 7 years or 9 years. He made a comment, and he goes, I always rent, you know. And I said, wow, man, another 4 years you would have owned that one.
Yeah.
You could have left it to your child or your grandchild or your daughter or your brother or someone who had your soft spot for, whatever. You can leave it to them, and what a gift. What a gift to have.
Or your Thai girlfriend, you can live for her.
Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, mate, some of them deserve it. Some of them deserve it. The other day we were at Pixie Extra, and this lady, she was about Parney's age, mid-30s. She was helping this very elderly guy out of his car in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Man, I went back to help them with the wheelchair, but she's already got it done. She had her hands full, man. She had her hands full, and my heart went out to her, and him. He's living his older years in a wheelchair and struggling to get around, and she's providing an assistance for him.
Take him out.
Yep. And like struggling, like he was not easy to get in and out of the car, and she might blow her back out after 5-10 years of doing this for that Western guy, and she no disrespect to anyone culture, but she deserves a home. She deserves the allowance that she's getting now. She deserves it. She 100%. And that's no different to at home. They've got healthcare and the government, NIS, IDs, whatever the crap it is, and they pay mega scam money and all that sort of stuff. And I won't go into that. It's a terrible scam at home. But anyway, the scams here, there is no scam. She was honest. You can see her in her face, and I seen her in the shopping centre later on. I walked past, said hard work, and she goes, yeah. And good on her, man. She wasn't giving up on him. You know what I mean? And she wasn't an ugly lady or anything like that, was she? She was
healthy.
Yeah, very healthy. Clean. You can see have a good heart, and take from daylight, from the time he wakes up in the morning to the time he goes to sleep, she is there for him.
Yeah.
So maybe a gift like that would be cool.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to leave something for my children, 100%, and my wife, 100%. And
That's why you own property and
Yeah.
buy.
and I'm only 50, and I will last another 20, maybe 30 years, and I'll keep building my portfolio 100%. I think it's really important to put time and money back into what you are passionate about. I could split that in half and just milk my savings and live on a budget for the next 20 years in Thailand, because I don't want to buy and just live on Thai style food and budget around like every other Westerner here. That's not a life. That's existing.
Yeah.
If I want to exist, I'll go home and exist in some crap hole in a dog box that's overpriced. To here, you can actually come here with a small amount of money. You can buy a beautiful home here for 2 million baht. For 2 million baht with ocean view sometimes. 70,000 pound to 100,000 Australian gets you your own home in your name. Like, why wouldn't you? But I used to be guilty of it 10 years ago. I'm not going to lie to you on this channel. 10, 20 years ago, I had the same mentality when I come here for holidays. No. And I had some really nice wee little rooms, 7,000 a month, 8,000 a month, and I'd pay for that room for the whole year at one time. And just come here every 10 weeks, didn't I? It was in my own room. It was cool. I'd just go home with a shoulder bag and come back because all my gear was already here. And it worked really well. And I had that same philosophy of, I never buy, until I bought one. And once I bought one, I was like,
That's your home. Yeah. That's your bed.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's your bathroom. That's your whatever.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And when you're not here, if you trust your brother or sister, you can chuck the keys to them. And it's a fantastic holiday units. I know many, or a couple, that they treat them as a holiday unit, share it around the family. The father bought it or the brother bought it, and share it around the family, leave it tidy when you leave.
Yeah.
And it works really well. It works actually for a small outlay. At home, a holiday unit is $1 million. That's to get the shack on 3 blocks away from the beach.
Wheel.
And if you do it smartly, if you're in your Western country, you can do it smartly. There's a hell of a lot of stuff you can write off to your businesses in these condominiums.
Yes.
All right, the initial,
Furniture.
yeah, all that sort of stuff. So everyone knows the plane tickets and all that sort of stuff,
Yes.
and you can write off most of it. The initial part of the building is a little bit different story. I won't go into that, but anything in the units and stuff like that can be all tax written off 100%.
Your furniture.
Yeah. So you
The
can,
receipt.
you
Yeah.
can upgrade everything and run it through your software. It's not an issue.
Probably buy everything from like Home Pro.
Yeah.
And you got properly receipt.
Yeah.
So when you go claim tax in
If you're a clever businessman, you could buy one empty at the right price, make it beautiful, use it for a few years, and flick it at the right time. You'd probably make a few bucks on it, especially if you deck it out correctly. And if you're writing it all off through your business, you can make it really nice and quite cheap on your own expense, if you get my drift, if you know what I mean. There's a way around things.
Yeah.
But the concept of, like I swim around the pool at Grand Avenue, and most of the time I ask the people, do you own one? Or how long have you been here?
Yeah.
Oh, 8 months. Oh, do you own one? No, I'm just renting. And I'm quite shell-shocked that 90% of the people I run into in the sauna or the spas and stuff like that, they're only renting. And I understand that Grand Avenue is probably a little bit different. I shouldn't really speculise on that because the price is, the starting price there is 200,000 Australian, 4 million baht, and that's if you're lucky you can find one for that price. The average price is 5 to 7 mil, especially for a Western name.
Yeah.
A half decent unit that hasn't been flogged around a bit.
Yeah.
But we've noticed as well with our units, if we rent them out per month, longer than like 3 months or anything like that, they get damaged quite a bit. We've got to go in there and take about a week to tidy it all up. Whether it's a crack in the wall, we've got to plaster it and paint the wall, and there's always a lot of damages when we go long term, because I want to go, just 1 year lease, get it out of the way. Parnee's like, no way, the damages are too much.
Yeah.
And even some of our regular guests, they take really good care.
And
but
still can see when them leave. Wooden stuff.
So
kitchen.
be well aware of that. If you're going to use it as a rental, Just put the basic furniture in there. Still nice and cheap, yeah, but brand new, but nice and cheap. Don't overspend, for heaven's sake. We took a lot of our stuff out and just put the bare essentials in, so it made it more open and more room.
Yeah.
Even though it was like 54.2 square metres,
Yeah.
which for a rental for a holiday unit it's quite good size for a Pattaya.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's our little chuck for today. We're down at Nagua. This is a pretty cool spot.
Nice.
Yeah, check this out. Show the baby. Over there you got Secret Beach. If you want to know Secret Beach, it's around the corner around there. Awesome seafood. Let us know in the comments what you guys reckon. And anyone knows where any good bargains are. I'm looking for a cheap 2-bedroom.
For you and your son.
For you and your ex. Anyway, guys, much appreciated. Love you guys, and happy to watch this page grow. Keeping it raw. I really, really, really appreciate everyone who's watching me.
Yes.
And following me on Facebook and stuff. It's so much activities going on here, and no one's really painting the truth. It really upsets me. I done one the other day, a blog. That's why I haven't done one for a few days. I done one the other day and I deleted it, about YouTubers coming here and social media boys bagging the place, and I got really upset about it. Guys, I understand they go and do it for the views,
Yeah.
and Thailand's the worst. Why does it attract these people and this? And they really rubbish the place right down. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but what place is? But when you come here and you're on a DTV visa, Thailand's giving you a stamp for 5 years,
Yeah.
and all you do is dog the place out. I think anyone who's watching this and is doing that, grow up, yeah. Go home and do some videoing of what's going on in your town and expose what's going on with your life and the street crime and all that sort of stuff, the home invasions.
Yeah.
And what's happening in your city where you come from. Don't do it to someone else's country that's invited you here or let you come here or make an income off this place. I think it's disgusting. And more as this channel grows, I'm going to expose some of these people. I'm not scared about them. There's one guy in particular, I won't mention it today. He cruises down Bocale with a camera, yeah, and a guy says, "Oi, don't do that in a bar." He's here on a holiday, this guy in a bar, he's enjoying a nice beer, and his camera's straight in his face, you know. And whatever reason, show some respect to him. Don't sit there and pick a fight and use it for content, and then go 2 bars down, and then come back and stir it up again for content. If you watch this, I think you do, you are a very shallow person, okay? You've got about 74,000 followers, subscribers at the moment. Good luck to you. I won't mention what business you run or just built, but I think you're a person that I will not come and drink at your bar. I think that video and a lot of other people who have been here a long time, I watched that video and just my whole opinion of you changed. If someone says to me, "Don't video me," oh, mate, I'm so sorry, and I'll delete it right in front of them. Especially when you're having a quiet beer with your mate, having a chat, you might have problems going on in your home life or your ex-wife or whatever, and here's this idiot mouthing off to you with a camera in his face. I think that needs to change, and if we don't sit together and change that respectfully like us, the Thai law can change it for us. Think about that. That's just my 2 cents on that subject. Maybe I'll do a video on it another day. Peace out, guys. Love yous all. Say bye, honey.